Are you a young dude who would like to be liked by girls, to be able to make fuck you money from any point in the world, and to be completely financially free and in the abundance of opportunities and money? And finally, you would like to be able to happy basically all the time without having to consume weird substances, aka drugs, alcohol and other bullshit which satanic corporations are producing in order to keep you hooked on their products. If it sounds anything like you, then you're in the right place. And yes, you're not hallucinating. You have not taken yet the drug which I'm about to offer to you. You are actually seeing the massive dick on your screen. And it's completely pointless. My name is Max, I'm 21 years old. I have made over 2 million hryvnias, which is the local currency of my homeland. A little loophole for you guys who would like to increase your perceived status. Just name your financial achievements in the currency which is native to your country or is anyhow bigger in terms of numbers than some mainstream ones like pounds, euros or dollars. Exactly, I have made over $60,000 in just a year freelancing with you see how many projects in total. As an AI developer, by the way. I will talk about this more at the end of this video, but that's not the point. I also live in the heart of Reykjavik, Iceland, one of the most expensive and richest per capita countries in the world. Finally, I am reasonably good with girls. I have blurred the eyes of this wonderful, not women, that's not polite, girls out just for some privacy stuff. I mean, anyways, this video will be seen by maybe my mom, dad, and I don't know, that weird ex-classmate of mine. So, girls on this video, don't worry, you're not at risk of becoming dirt famous. Don't worry. And finally, my alarm ring is fucking annoying, and my friends call me a joy ball, which can be a good indication of that I'm quite happy person all the time. And by the way, I don't drink alcohol and I don't take drugs. Maybe occasional, I will not show the brand, maybe occasional energy drink just here and there. But I'm reducing the severity right now, so I'm trying to take the energy drinks with no taurine in them and less caffeine. Just bragging. By the way, the name of so I can't say exactly who is my friend, because the guy who says that I'm a joy ball, because he isn't really into being public, but a little, just a tiny little hint is that he is a cameraman of this video where I approach women with weird pickup lines in the heart of the capital of the most richest per capita and expensive country in the world. Actually, there is a little chance that Switzerland is that country, but Iceland is keeping up. Especially with those darn prices in the supermarkets. By the way, this video, you can now see the link to it in the right upper corner. But stop. Let me grab your attention once again. We have massive cock here, so there is something fun and potentially even captivating to your life. Still, again, if you are a young dude who is from 16 till, I would say, 25 years old. If you wanna get girls, get money, and be happy, just unconditionally, keep watching this video. And I think the final part, which I don't want to talk about whilst having this abstraction on the screen. I was also going to the church with my dad since I was about 4 years old till the age of 17. Surely, as the time went by, I became a bit ashamed of that. I'm going to the church instead of being cool, drinking, and I guess doing some other interesting stuff with my classmates. So I started going less. But the reason I'm telling you this is that it's like if the kid was going to the gymnastic class, there is a chance that at the age of 21 years old, he or she is able to show you some exercises on how to be more flexible. And in a similar manner, I assume that if I was going to the church, which basically preaches and tells you to not swear and not watch porn, basically there is a good chance that I just unconsciously learned how to draw the transcendent state and the good emotions just from more abstract and not so physical source, a bit more comparing to the average Joe who didn't get to go to the church for over 12 years. 13 years of his life in the most in the best age gap in the terms of learning material, because at the age from 4 to 7 our brain is in some sort of theta or alpha waves, which is good for just having the information coming deep into your mind, which is wonderful. And then from the age of 7 till if I remember correctly, something like 17, 18, our brain is in other sort of beta, alpha, theta. There is some word for these waves, where again our brain is incredibly susceptible and welcoming towards new information coming into it. So with all of these things, very naturally and organically, we are proceeding to the first point of this video. Humility is unbelievably selfish thing. I mean, it's so selfish, it's not even fun. Because, can you imagine if I spoke like this? I wasn't wearing a red Lacoste t-shirt, and we were talking about how to be good people. You would immediately click off and just ask YouTube, please never show this boring motherfucker in my feed ever again. But because I told you that I made a bunch of money, I can have my eyes turned weirdly red and have girls smile when I'm in the picture with them. And I live in the center of the capital of one of the coolest countries in the world and the richest countries. You now are much more likely to get the sincere value I'm about to provide to you. So you see, all of these clickbait things and flashy things, which are bad because you're supposed to be humble. And also you can hear how I'm speaking, with all these little sprinkles of strange intonations and maybe even a bit of mysteriousness in my voice. All of these things make your mostly primal part of the brain finally focus on whatever I'm about to tell you. Because, in fact, if you are still watching this video, then congratulations. Unlike 99% of other dummies, you are smart and able to focus for longer than 10 seconds. You're gonna go a long way. Trust me. And secondly, I built this form of energetic channel where now I can even tell you that it actually makes sense to wash your hands before eating food, and you will actually listen to it and it will land well in your consciousness. At least it will do it much better in comparison to how it would have done it had I not make all of this show in front of you. So, inadvertently, and actually in the manner which I did not expect it to happen, I explained you why humility is selfish. So, I record this video definitely with the very selfish goal of obtaining likes, obtaining recognition, increasing my status, etc, etc, etc. But even that good part, even those good intentions with which I record this piece of content provide you with value, let you to live freely, let you to let go of the fear, let you to get chicks, let you to... You don't say to after let. Sorry, Emma Eduardino. You just do everything good. I'm able to actually communicate all of these things to you only if I flesh out all this nice stuff. No, I cannot reference this video once again, but I hope you saved the link to it and you will check it out after watching this video. It's just entertaining and shows you that you can basically approach female strangers, show them that you like them, and in the worst case, you will see what happens in the worst case. But, fucker, please, don't let my praise to you for being smartass and having good attention span just fade away. Stay here, keep watching. Massive cock. Massive cock! So humility is selfish. And as a conclusion, you must become very, very, very outrageous in your way of expressing yourself. Regardless of whether you are just Machiavellian piece of shit who wants to get money, hot girls, and be feared by your fellow human beings, or if you are a good person who has gone to the church and just wants a bit of recognition and a little slice of the pie, which is the prosperity and trillions of dollars built by humanity over the span of last big amount of years. That's very accurate. By the way, in terms of things about accuracy and control, we will talk about this in the 5th point, so stay here. You will love it, because every time I tell this to my other friends, they just always say, Max, you're fucking weird for saying this, but after implementing this, I really feel how I just feel fucking better without any external input. Plus, for some reason, girls laugh at my jokes. So you better listen to that one. So, what is the second thing? Leave in the comment section what you think is the second point of this video. And now I'm about to either confirm your suspicions or completely destroy them. Nothing in between. And it is that... I actually forgot myself. So dumb. Nothing external has the power over you. That's in fact your power you have given out, whether you realize it or not. To be honest, I have got this concept from the channel which is called Neural Knowledge. That's the guy who looks like an alien, and he basically shares the idea of how to use spiritual concepts in order to gain real-world results. And he's, by the way, coaching the top footballers playing of English Premier League football teams. He's also coaching 9-figure entrepreneurs, so basically the guy has got some record behind him. So I guess if you're a young dude, I will just speak from my heart. The biggest things which you have limiting your potential are the fear of judgment from your friends, either male or female, and the judgment from girls, especially the ones with whom you would like to have more than the friendship. Or what's the name of that movie? Friendship with benefits. And that's actually very good that you have this mechanism in your brain, because I'm sorry, we have to say no, we don't say bye, we will just scroll a bit down. The way you can so as a primal caveman, that's by the way your emotional wiring. As a primal caveman, the only moment at which your brain floods you with dopamine and basically gives you swag is when you have the absolute status in your tribe, and everyone is sort of fine with you fucking other women. I will just say it super bluntly. This mechanism has not gone away anywhere in your current way of thinking. The only difference is that, unlike it was X years ago, and no, I'm not referring to Twitter, if you were kind of okay, this video is getting striked, but I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I just want this point to land. And you remember, humility is selfish. So if you have yeah, basically, it's gonna look so cool. I will put this in the thumbnail. So, oops, decapitated, sorry. Basically, if you are in the process of impregnating some female and you do not know who are the alphas in the tribe, they basically, I don't know, does it look like a rock? I don't know how to draw a rock. Like this. No, it looks like weirdly shaped penis. Never mind. So, basically, if you were to get into state, you would become extremely attractive to women. This could, and I guess actually did, in the ancient years of us as humanity, it was pissing off the alphas, guys who actually had the status in the tribe, and they were killing guys who didn't have this paranoia attacking their mind and putting the handcuffs of fear onto them. They were just being killed, and maybe, just before dying they were like trying to bust a nut in order to pass down their genes, in at least like this. So your brain, which is literally like fine-tuning LLM, if you ever learned AI, then you can understand this. Just like that machine, it just learned over the lifetimes of knowledge which your genes carry, that now it's better to become very nervous and very stifled around women so that we don't get killed. Yeah, that's actually sad to realize, because it basically means if you were the son of some sheikh or the king, then I assume that mechanism wouldn't even develop in your brain, because the brain would think that you are actually that alpha. But we are not here to judge, we are here to accept what is the state of mind we are currently in, and we can at least move to neutrality. So let's say we have relatively not N-word, even though written in the black ink, negative. We can't go from negative to positive right away. It really doesn't work. But what you can do is negative to neutral to positive. And if you ever read the book Power versus Force by David R. Hawkins, he basically explains the concept of high vibration and low vibration states, usually expressed in emotions on this scale from apathy being at the bottom and enlightenment, whatever the fuck it means, being at the top. So basically, if you're in the fear, which is one of the lowest emotions, you can go to acceptance, which is basically boredom, which is that interesting edge between low vibe and high vibe. So boredom is basically neutrality. It's like, no, I'm not feared of that girl, woman, nor I am the alpha male around them. So you're just neutral. But from there, you can start building your way up to being the guy who actually is throwing the rocks. Oh, it sounded so fucked up, and I like it so much. I have just told you all of that things. I have explained you all of those concepts just to tell you that the frame which is imposed in the society, like luxury brands, the images of good-looking models, both female and male, both male and female ones, all of those are just the trying of the big media, big corporations, big pharma, big whatever, to influence your naturally given state of gratitude and happiness in order to hook you on their products. And thus, even though it may seem that they have the external power over you, they actually not, because you have just handed it out on the silver plate to them, rather without realizing it. Just simply because since you're a little kid, you just see that, oh, that's a celebrity, those are good, those are cool guys or gals. Those are rich people, they have money, okay. And you are just hypnotized by it. But with the concept which I will show you in the fifth step, you can basically use the weapon which was used onto you, but now you can utilize the same thingy in order to hypnotize yourself. And that's where the real power, comes from. You remember? Oh, where is massive cock? No, massive cock. Here is a massive cock. Sorry, my neighbors. It will be fun, just 5 minutes later, or maybe even, 50 seconds later, someone is knocking on my door. Oh, where is the massive cock? Where's the massive cock? And I'm pulling down my pants. Oh, forget it. So, point 3. Your emotions as a dude is just... It's just subconscious talking to you. Literally. So, whenever you feel somehow startled in the social context, there is a really good chance that this primal mechanism is turning on in your brain. Additionally, if you feel jealous, that's also your subconscious saying that you need somehow grab that what you must have in order to reproduce or survive. Or if you feel euphoria, that's also subconscious talking to you. Do more of that shit. The tribe is accepting you if you do that shit. Etc, etc, etc. So in this way, you are able to recognize your emotions as nothing but the language of your subconscious mind, and you can do two things. First of all, do not freak out because of the language your subconscious is using to you, which you find quite inappropriate. Again, fear around women, nervousness before engaging in some professional endeavors, not being just thousands out of 10 state simply on autopilot. You can dismiss those that yapping of your subconscious mind. Subconscious brain? Does it even make sense? If no, then dislike this video. If yes, then leave the comment explaining why it actually does. If not, then also dislike this video and also leave a nasty comment. Please. It really helps algorithms. Second thing, apart from just ignoring and healthily dismissing your emotions as a dude, you can also generate the emotion with the power of your imagination. Because if right now I tell you to open Cornhub, I mean, I have already said massive dick. Okay, if you open the site with a porn, your nervous system cannot see the difference between actual naked woman or whatever you weirdo are into and the set of pixels which depict that object which turns you on, basically tells your subconscious mind, okay, time to reproduce. In a similar way, you can go to the theater of your mind. That's how Dr. Maxwell Maltz, if I remember correctly, is explaining this concept in his book Psychocybernetics, the book which explains why plastic surgeon switched his profession to being a psychologist, because he noticed that even physical changes he was given, obviously, from the operations he was giving, surgeries he was giving to his patients, why those were not actually solving their life's problems until they were able to accept themselves as that person without, I don't know, weird nose or weird dot on their face. Basically, the power of self-image in the mental way versus the actual physical movement or change like surgery. Nevertheless, you are able to communicate in the language of the subconscious mind by emotions, and this way now you are training your creative mechanism to deliver the things which you consciously decide you would like to have delivered for you. Unlike you were being used as a battery in the matrix by all those influences around you. I don't know, corporations trying to purchase something from you, people trying to somehow benefit from you, etc. So the conclusion of this third point is that do not give too much of the significance to your emotions. Those are just the programmed reactions of your subconscious to that or the other situation. And also, I would love to tell you this because, again, if you are a young dude and ambitious, you will absolutely relate to this. Whenever you feel bad, it's very like catch-all term. Whenever you feel not in the zone, it basically means that you are not. So basically, there is some flywheel in your brain which tells you that you need to do something. Earlier, I used to think that it is simply because you're not giving value to your tribe, and your brain says, fuck, if you don't give value to the tribe, they will kick us out, and in the wild jungle, you will die without the tribe. But what I noticed is that quite often you can see that some people who do not have this pattern in their brain, just obviously, they still get promotions, they still can date very beautiful women, even if they are kind of fugly. All of that simply because they access that transcendent state, quite often using nasty methods like drugs. Not into that shit. Or they simply have their subconscious trained on that they enter that gratitude and happy state just by default. Because in fact, when you remove all of this bullshit wiring, you feel like on the ninth cloud. So that's a bit more I wanted to share on emotions side of thing, because that's a very popular excuse, especially in the modern liberal society, to say that I don't do that because I am scared or I'm afraid of something. Dummy! That's exactly why you need to do that. I mean, there is a thing which is called rational fear, so you don't have to jump off the cliffs unless you have special equipment, then it's hella fun. But if you feel fear, that's basically your ability to expand your mind, to expand your consciousness, and to potentially tap into something what you were intended to do by the God, the universe, the US dollar, whatever. It's so funny. I really said US dollar. Hilarious. By the way, if you ever wanna impress someone with your income, just convert this number to the Icelandic kronas, and you will be like, I promise you're a millionaire, dude. You are already a millionaire. Just convert whatever number you have earned to Icelandic kronas. You will feel like the dog's bollocks right away. You can even stop watching this video, literally. Just fuck all of this improvement stuff, all of this self-reflection. Fuck, just say how much you are earning in the Icelandic kronas and you will be that shit right away. Why am even I am doing this? I'm fucking turning off this video. Just because of that massive cock, I will keep going. Everything for the massive cock. Still waiting for that woman to knock on my door. Fourth point. Mode mentality. I'm dummy. I should have put this thing over mode as well, like to give you a bit of intrigue. But nevertheless. And mode mentality plus one pearl on the bracelet thinking. So here, just I'm very curious, leave in the comment section what do you think mode mentality means and what one pearl on the bracelet thinking means as well. So here I will keep it concise. I know you don't trust me. Mode mentality, it basically means I don't really like the place where it comes from, but it really helps me. So let's say I was a bit lazy to record this video. Let's assume that. By the way, laziness is just the mechanism of your default neural network to not overexpand energy, because it is in scarcity because of millions of years of evolution where we lived in jungle or some other places where you really didn't know whether you will survive the next day. That's literally such a drop of gold, and in case you were not bothered with the fact that I didn't say it in this way, or I didn't show photo of me with smiling women or something like this, if you really take it seriously, you will just be mesmerized with how much effect this have on your life, and how you can change your living by simply not allowing that concept to affect you. Mode mentality. So let's say you were a bit lazy before recording the video, coding the program, being the customer support guy, I don't know, editing the video, etc. What really helps you is imagining what competitive advantage and direct advantage it will give you over other men. And mode mentality basically means every time you do some actions which you don't want to do, you are literally building the mode around the value which you provide. So let's say you are a dishwashing guy. Imagine that. And every time, actually, yeah, for this example, I would like to say, when you're a dishwashing guy, you don't build any mode by your actions, because I think that it's relatively low friction for you, because you know what to do, you know how to put the plate, you know that you need to take a look at that there are no spots on the plate, shit like this. You are not building almost any mode, because I can hop in that job. In fact, I did last summer, and just scrub that shit off the plates. I can learn this pretty well, maybe in a week, if I'm genius, or I think if I'm just normally mentally able person, maybe in 2 or 3 days. And I will be like the master at this. I know, now all of the dishwashing community will come here in the comments saying that, oh no, Max says that dishwashing is easy. Haha. We are the most important industry in the world. Just my mind coming up with shit. Mode mentality is the thing which allows you to generate motivation. So let's say, finally, when you decided to do something which is not as low friction and easy money, like dishwashing or your brain dead job, you are, let's say, recording the video where you need to step over your fear of stumbling over your words and doing things like this. Also, you need to be able to focus for extended periods of time. Plus, you need to be able to captivate people, even if you're speaking about some random BS. So now you're building the mode, because if someone also hops on YouTube and starts recording the videos, haha, no. Do you really know how to make people interested? Do you really know what people want and need? Very different things, by the way. And are you actually able to create the video which some person will be watching for already quite many minutes? I'm not sure how many minutes have passed. And yeah, to be honest, for this particular video, I was quite hyped to record it, because I knew that I'm about to share some gold in this video. I mean, look at these drawings. Meanwhile, also now I have extended the mode of my skill set and value, so that let's say any company in the world wants to hire someone to make the video for them, they have a limited pool of people to choose from, and they will choose the ones who have the biggest mode. So basically all these different little skills, sub-skills, experience under their belts. And this video which I'm recording right now is literally one of those useful things in the mode I'm building around my characteristic of being valuable. I know that's like nerd from the first desk in the classroom shit, but It makes sense. Just trust me, at least in my paradigm it does. And considering that you have already been watching this video for, as I have already said, considerable amount of time, definitely it also resonates with you. One pearl on the bracelet thinking. This thing is very similar to mode mentality, but here it is, it's like a literal visualization. So let's say you have let's say, oh my gosh, let's say you have the bracelet, and there are little, well, in this case not this little, but there are pearls on this bracelet, and actually at a certain moment of time this bracelet look like this, rather like this. So there were a couple of pearls, but not all of them. And imagine that the person who was creating this bracelet, he or she were so when they were in Barcelona on the beach just putting this bracelet together, they have got this moment of inspiration. They put together the whatever the hell are these whatever the hell is this little rope. They have tied it together. They have he or she has added some pearls on it, and they see this path. Basically, oh my gosh, now I need to put all these pearls on it. But if they focus on one pearl at a time, so basically the bracelet becomes like this, like this, like this. Please don't ask what happened the day when this pearl broke. And then like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, just one pearl on the bracelet at a time. I want to change it. One pearl at a time on the bracelet is just too much words. TikTok brain. Yeah. And at the end you get the final bracelet. But in order to not get demotivated in the process of putting this piece of jewelry together, you need to draw joy from just putting one pearl at a time. It's that simple. If it was a television show, I would definitely say now it's time for the commercial break, because now we are getting to the biggest gold nugget of this video. To be honest, I was going to speak about only this one topic. That's how overarching and powerful it is. I was going to speak just about it at the beginning when I was just planning out this video. However, when the shit hit the fan and I decided to just outline everything, we have gave the birth to a bit of other ideas. Oh my god, you could see maybe a tiny bit what is there. I was actually, I was going to do this. Now you can, maybe you have already seen or not. I will pretend that you did it. In this case, I will tell you that we will now determine, and I will ask you one question. Where you source your transcendent state in the simple terms, happiness, feeling good, where do you source it from? At least, what is your opinion on that? From control? Or from release? And I need to take a piss, therefore a little break. So I have done my release, and I'll be able to release the idea of what the hell do I even mean with this final topic of the video. Where do you get this feeling of freedom, joy, serenity, happiness, desire to create, liberation. Where do you get it from? Or in more simple terms, when do you feel like doing shit? Or when do you feel in the flow state? Do you do this from control? Examples. You made a bit of money. You secured survival for some time. You feel amazing. You get this dopamine rush. The girl smiled at you. There is an increased likelihood of you reproducing. Control. Now, as I was attending boxing and actually sparring for over 3 years as of today, I can tell you, when you can harm other people, you can take their resources. Control. Do you feel good only when you do this? Because, to be honest, I would say that it is possible for you to access this hidden thing. Plus, have just dopamine spikes in the background when you did make some money. Let's say you have watched this video, you click the link below, you learn how to become a wonderful freelancer who can make full-time income easily from anywhere in the world, just with internet connection of at least 15 megabit per second, which is basically the whole earth nowadays. Or maybe I'm just first world deceived, but never mind. You can still work from release, which I will teach you how to do, and at the same time enjoy the benefits of control highs, like another $1,000 from the project I have completed, the project which I love, and the project which has also added the extra pearl on my bracelet and built the moat around my value. But yeah, do you get this serene feeling just from doing this? And also, sure, the most popular example, also you may feel this when you have consumed some poop thingy, like a drug or a glass of alcohol, or maybe some gourmets even don't reach that point and just pound it down from the bottle. Real G's. Real G's. Do you get all of this from control or release? And release is basically you getting very similar cocktail of happiness and success juices in your brain: dopamine, acetylcholine, GABA, serotonin, but without the particular response from the reality. So no gal winked at you, no even ladyboy winked at you. I mean, I'm going to Thailand soon, so I must be ready even for that shit. By the way, press the like button in case you wanna get the POV vlog from Phuket. It's gonna be insanely cool. Or, you know, no one gave you money, no one really laughed at what you have said. Left, L-U-G-H. But you feel fucking amazing. Just like yelling into the camera for almost an hour now, because you're in release. You're in the conscious non-resistance. So the action itself, the process itself, the very fact that you get to do stuff brings you joy. Whoa, 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 whoa! Consumer culture, did you expect that? You actually can be happy just being? Maybe meditating, which is, in more simple terms, just focusing on the now. You don't have to buy some thingy in order to be able to meditate well, or purchase some specific app subscription. No. It is given to you by your creator. Release. You feel good. Nice. And again, if you are anything like me, I know your main objection, Max, but if I access the fulfillment and feeling of being complete just by releasing, will become a lazy slob, fat piece of shit. Basically, not high value male, whatever Red Pill is saying nowadays. Well, I can only say to you that still, if you're anything like me, you are already trained to accomplish stuff. And actually, your brain is rather like the nuclear factory. It just wants the edges of those reactors to just fucking go away in order for the nuclear explosion to happen. And that's what happens when you release. Basically, what I'm saying right now is that if you are the kind of guy who is watching this sort of video for this amount of time, just willingly, you don't struggle with laziness. Just trust me. You are actually stepping on your own balls when you don't let this crazy fire in you not to go in the external reality by you just letting go of the will, aka letting go of the control. So, in more practical terms, you are scared to record this video. You don't feel good in your brain. No dopamine, no coca in my brain, because will I get likes for this video? Will someone pay me money for this video? To be honest, the way I was able to complete the most difficult projects out of these ones, it was only when I was focusing on oh god, it's so cool that I'm able to work on AI projects. I hope I will bring the value to my client. I hope that what I'm doing right now is what the God has put me on earth to do. Basically, where the fuck are money? Where the fuck will I fuck here? When will I fuck and get paid? When will I get paid and get laid? When? I don't know. I'm already fucking. I'm already just sucking that money in. I'm in release. I'm at peace. And I don't charge any fees in order to feel peace. You see, when you access the state, you even become poetic in your speaking. And can you imagine how it is easy to actually make the girl smile when you are in this state? And by the way, I remember, you can see these red eyes, I literally accidentally accessed this state on the party which was in my Icelandic school. It was cool. But that Max did it unconsciously, or rather subconsciously, I think, because of those things which I accidentally learned when, again, in my full household family, thank God, in the church, maybe wonderful conversations with my dad. But now, as I have grown a bit of out of control mustache and beard, I feel the calling from God to share this info with you. Because I myself struggle a lot with doubts, fear of not being accepted, getting caught in my own head when I'm around girls, especially the ones whom I like. And I feel that even from scientific standpoint, accessing that very abstract and weird release state allows you to get so much of control that it's not even fun. Money just coming in, interviews for jobs coming in, living in the wonderful place coming in, chicks laughing at your jokes and just liking you, if you know what I mean. All of this just floods out as soon as you let go of your ego, and even in some way of your attachment to the physical body. But still, even when I am in release, now I am just feeling like an orgasm whilst still jerking it off, basically recording the video. But I will still benefit from control fruits. I will see the likes on this video. I will even see maybe some negative comments on this video, which still feeds me with energy. I will see the views on this video. I will see how you subscribe to the freelancers community of ours on school by following the first link in the description below. And I will also benefit from control things. And I will get even more of them, because now I am performing at my fullest capacity, because I am in release. And now I actually understand why I feel such an insane, literally divine desire and some form of purpose to share this info with you, is because what mainstream tells us young men nowadays. Basically, go get a job, go to uni, and be nice to girls. But all of that with just little tweaks on you not being able to feel good without Gucci shirt, which I'm sure even when you get the Gucci or whatever the fuck is it, Lacoste shirt, you will still see that there is a dude with another shirt which is X amount of money more expensive. So it's also just consumer culture dream. People who are always in this sort of untargeted discontent, wanting to buy shit in order to momentarily get the dopamine rush, in order to not feel the symptoms caused by the core issue, not being connected to the creator. Crazy shit. And you having to take some pills because your emotions are real and not just your primitive brain acting out. Massive cock. Bro, it's so primal. I have drawn it myself. It's still hilarious for me. Mode mentality, one pearl at a time. So you now focus on your actions and get you self-generate dopamine from the steps you take. So you get high from the inputs you provide instead of the outputs, which are not that directly controllable by you. And finally, you just release. And the final point which I would like to make in this video, I've got this concept from, I guess now I can say, my mentor, which I have spoken to Owen Cook just once when I joined like the community call, and I was able to ask some question. I think it was something like, I feel like I am not providing value to people when speaking to them on the night out, and maybe I will even record the separate video or short on what Owen has replied to me when I asked this question. But again, what I have learned from Owen, it is this quite vulgar but insanely descriptive comparison of how you access this release state when you are either taking a shit or playing with your pee-pee. And your body is sort of and even your mind, it is trained to access this state with a physical stimulation. But it is up to you as of witnessing consciousness behind your body's and mind activities to navigate your vessel, your temple, to this state of release. So now you are the cause of your life and cause of the circumstances in your life, instead of being a victim and at the effect. Thank you very much for watching this video. Leave in the comment section what you liked the most, what you disliked the most. I don't give a fuck as much, to be honest, but I am very open to the constructive feedback. And finally, click the link in the first link description below. I will teach you how to make thousands of dollars, which allows you to live freely and independently in any country of the world. Actually, it is $3,000 per month. I have calculated this money, and right now I live in Iceland, basically the most expensive country in the world. Yeah, maybe Norway, maybe Switzerland is like a couple of $100s more expensive. Maybe, I'm not sure fully. Excuse me if it's not the total truth, but with 3k per month I'm able to eat, live in the center of Reykjavik, and even buy girls drinks, thinking that it will make them like me. It will not. So yeah, click the link below. I'm just showing you how to do the same easily. And if you are not that ready to ascend yet, then feel free to check out the channel, which is in the right upper corner. There I share basically everything on how to go from 0 to 10k on Upwork, just in the videos like this. But yeah, I'm really sorry to tell you, I didn't know that stuff at that time. You will not see massive cocks in those videos, so they will be a bit more boring, but maybe even more insightful than this piece of content. Yeah, again, first link in the description below. Actually, I'm gonna close the enrollment by the 1st January, simply because I want to be able to dedicate the proper amount of focus to every student in the group. Therefore, I even give out a free trial to the first 5 students who enroll by the 1st of January. So grab this deal in case it even is still available. And finally, even though it has not happened to any of the existing users, I offer the full refund guarantee so that you can just try everything out with a free trial. And if you pay and you do not see success on Upwork after applying all the things which I will show to you and teach you, refund the full fucking thing. Plus, I will add $1 on top for believing in me and spending your most valuable asset, time, with myself. Click the link below, please. I need it so much. And always remember, nothing has external power over you, except my call to action for you to click the link below. Your emotions is just your subconscious telling you something. Listen to it. Enjoy your inputs. You are putting the pearls on the bracelet, which you will then enjoy and play with. And finally, release. Let your creative success mechanism do the job for you. I love you and see you in the next videos.